Best New Artist. Sabrina Carpenter. Benson Boone. Doechii. Kruangbin. Red. Chapel Roan. Shabuzi. Teddy Swins.
So, Grammy nominations are already out. 1 month left until the ceremony. Let's talk about it because this has been messy. Starting with the Best New Artist category, it could be said that this is the year with the most competition in quite a few years, actually. From the most commercial successful artists like Sabrina Carpenter and Benson Boone, to those most recognized for their writing and music like Doechii and Rage. Looking at the nominees, a large majority could agree that Sabrina Carpenter will be the most suitable to win the award since she meets everything that could be asked of a new artist. Charisma, talent, singing, voice, lyrics, and stage presence. With 3 big hits from last year, Espresso, Please Please Please, and Taste, as well as the best-selling tour of 2024, and of course the collaboration with the already winner, the Best New Artist, Christina Aguilera. I would think that Sabrina is the one with the best chance of winning the award in this edition. Being my first and closest prediction, I wouldn't say that the rest are far behind. Chapel Roan is another artist who could actually have a good chance of winning the award. Her innovation in the pop scene, image, and success of Good Luck Babe give her enough chances to take the award in this upcoming edition. Now, who for me will be a surprise and at the same time a very good victory will be Doechii, who in recent months began to gain a greater presence with the release of her album Alligator Bites Never Heal. She managed to win over critics and the general public.
Best Dance Pop Recording. Got Me Started, Troye Sivan. L'amour de ma vie, over now extended at Billie Eilish. Make You Mine, Madison Beer. Von Dutch, Charlie XCX. Yes, and Ariana Grande.
With Best Dance Recording, this will go easily to Charlie XCX. Easily. But that is the true dance track of the year. It's very powerful and contingent track with unexpected but satisfying build. Charlie deserves this award. Honestly, she deserves it. Any other option is unfair. Maybe Billie will take it and I wouldn't be upset, honestly. Nor with Just Anne by Ariana Grande. Even more so after being snubbed from the other categories. Any of these 3 options will be my favorite to take the award, and if Charlie takes it, who quite deserves it, by the way, will be even better.
Best Latin Pop Album.
Funk Generation, Anita, El Viaje, Luis Fonsi, García, Cari García. Las mujeres ya no lloran. Shakira, Orquídeas, Caleuchis.
Quite controversial, but all of the options could win. But once again, female singers managed to stand out much more than the rest. Anita for Funk Generation, Caliuchis for Orquídeas, and Shakira for Las Mujeres Ya No Lloran. Deserve it more and should take it. Personally, my favorite option to win for the claim and production of the album will be Orquídeas by Caliuchis, one of my favorites of 2024, and that shows the perfect composition of Uchis. However, I see Shakira as a much more likely winner, and I think that if she were to take it, she will be a pretty strong option and totally deserve it. It's a great album, great production, have of course hits, so I think that will be very good if she takes the award. In the rest of the categories, Beyoncé totally deserves it in the country and Americana, not even close to someone who has managed to stand out more with an album. Cowboy Carter is really by far the country album of the decade. Bad Bunny for Best Urban Music Album, the R&B categories SZA or Mooney Long, and Doechi for the rap categories.
Best Pop Solo Performance, Bodyguard, Beyoncé. Apple, Charlie XCX, Birds of a Feather, Billie Eilish. Good Luck Babe, Chapel Roan,
Espresso.
Sabrina Carpenter.
With Best Pop Solo Performance, award for the song and its composition, production, and vocals, I will say that Birds of a Feather and Good Luck Babe have high chances of taking the award. Both songs are public favorites, they are truly deserving of the Grammy, outstanding, and my favorites to take the award. I will say that Bodyguard by Beyoncé also has a pretty good chance, but considering that they usually award songs that were released as singles and were successful, this song and Apple by Charlie XCX will be rolled out, with Espresso being the most likely. But once again, why waste the space on songs that didn't have a real impact instead of those that deserve it more? Like We Can Be Friends by Ariana Grande, or even Fortnite by Taylor Swift, Obsessed by Olivia Rodrigo, and Houdini by Dua Lipa. But don't get me wrong, I love both songs, but I think that there are very options that definitely deserve a nomination. But I truly love Bodyguard by Beyoncé. It's one of the greatest songs of the last year. I'm quite surprised by Ariana Grande's abstention from the big categories this year. We Can Be Friends deserving enough to have been nominated in all of the big categories: Song of the Year, Record of the Year, and of course, Best Pop Solo Performance. In short, this Nod of the Year. Just like Houdini by Dua Lipa, which deserved a spot thanks to the perfect production by Tame Impala. And not to mention that already has almost 1 billion streams on Spotify. I think it wasn't nominated simply because it was released in 2023 and the album failed to sell enough for met expectations. Unfair to say the least.
Record of the Year.
360th, Charlie XCX, Birds of a Feather, Billie Eilish. Now and Then, The Beatles, Fortnite, Taylor Swift, and Post Malone. Good Luck Babe, Chapel Roan, Not Like Us, Kendrick Lamar, Espresso, Sabrina Carpenter, Texas Hold'em, Beyoncé.
Record of the Year. In this category, the song achievements are awarded, that its impact and success as well as the production, music engineers, and the singer himself. So the safest and most likely option will be Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter. Definitely the song of 2024, with billions of streams. That will take Sabrina to success. Maybe another very likely song will be Birds of a Feather by Billie Eilish or Texas Hold'em by Beyoncé. Two amazing hits of the year and with a good production. Needless to say that I find quite strange that Charlie XCX and the Beatles were nominated here. Very most likely just because it has in credits to Paul McCartney in the case of the Beatles, or just because it's a trend in the case of Charlie XCX with Brad. Even more so considering that these songs were nominated instead of maybe Ariana Grande, We Can Be Friends, or Dua Lipa, Houdini, two songs that really should be here. as they are the main hits of the year and with a brilliant production by Tame Impala in the case of Houdini or Max Martin in Ariana's song. Totally controversial category and that left many gaps to fill.
Song of the Year.
A bar song. Shabuzi. Birds of a Feather. Billie Eilish. Die with a Smile. Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars. Fortnite. Taylor Swift and Post Malone. Good Luck, Babe. Chapel Roan. Not Like Us. Kendrick Lamar. Please, 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 Sabrina Carpenter. Texas Hold'em, Beyoncé.
This year's Song of the Year has strong candidates to win. Personally, my favorite to win and who also happens to be the most likely to take the award is Birds of a Feather by Billie Eilish. It should be also remembered that this category is awarded to the presence and written in the song. The written credits on Birds of a Feather is simply and clean, with lyrics of love and despair at the same time, as well as being the most listened song on Spotify of the year, with close to 1.8 billion streams. Makes it a strong candidate. If Gaga and Bruno Die with a Smile were to take it, I wouldn't have any problem, honestly. Another strong candidate and the most recent one that was actually released a week before the eligibility period ended. So I really do think that Die with a Smile deserves the award equally to Birds of a Feather. It's a beautiful ballad written by both and that finally reached number 1 on the Billboard. It became a public favorite and had a monstrous success on social networks. Either of those two songs are the most likely to win, but if they weren't, then which will be? Good Luck Babe will be my next bet. A silent but organic success that keeps going up until reaching 1 billion streams and that seems to be a public favorite. Good Luck Babe is definitely the surprise of the year. Based on previous wins, Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us, Texas Hold'em, and a bar song seem to be the least likely to win. Rap has never been a favorite to win this category, as well as repetitive country, which, while successful, failed to stand out in the critics enough to win the award. With Taylor Swift and Post Malone Fortnite, I don't know how to feel about it. Somewhat hated by the publics and critics, where the reviews were kind of extreme. You either love it or hate it, no middle ground. It has a chance, but I would put it in 4th place, behind Good Luck Babe. As a prediction and as a personal favorite, since I think Swift has better songs on the album The Torture Poets Department.
Best Pop Vocal Album. Eternal Sunshine. Ariana Grande. Hit Me Hard and Soft. Billie Eilish. Short and Sweet. Sabrina Carpenter. The Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess. Chapel Roan. The Tortured Poets Department. Taylor Swift.
With Best Pop Vocal Album, the most likely to take the award will be Short and Sweet by Sabrina Carpenter, but the one that should win will be Eternal Sunshine by Ariana Grande. The vocal production of Eternal Sunshine is unique and the most outstanding of the year, a pure pop that managed to highlight Ariana's lyrics, voice, and interpretation. I love her voice in this album. However, considering the success and how it looks compared to the rest of the categories, and that last year, the winner of this category was actually the same one that won Album of the Year, Midnight by Taylor Swift, the most likely will be Sabrina's album, or even Hit Me Hard and Soft by Billie Eilish. It would be a really big surprise if Chapel Roan won it this year. Very unexpected, but something that she honestly deserves for her innovation to the genre. While with the Torture Poets Department, I don't think she's even close to winning the award. I mean, Taylor already won it last year, and maybe that's the reason that Poets will not win it this year. Still, for this category in particular, I think that Swift has the smallest chance to take the award. It's not impossible either, but I wouldn't be surprised if she won the award. Let's see what happened this year. But I will say that Sabrina Carpenter, Short and Sweet, is the most likely option to take the Grammy for Best Pop Vocal Album. But I do really think that Eternal Sunshine by Ariana Grande deserves it equally.
Album of the Year. Short and Sweet, Sabrina Carpenter. Cowboy Carter, Beyonce. Brat, Charlie XCX. Jess, Volume 4, Jacob Collier. Hit Me Hard and Soft, Billie Eilish. New Blue Sun, Andre 3000. The Tortured Poets Department, Taylor Swift. The Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess, Chappell Roan. Album of the Year.
Now with the most controversial category of all, Album of the Year. Within all of the nominees, there are certain albums that actually managed to stand out above the rest. First, we have Beyoncé with Cowboy Carter for its message and cultural impact, Taylor Swift with the Tortured Poets Department for its lyrics and composition, Charlie XCX with Brad for its production and impact, and of course, Billie Eilish with Hit Me Hard and Soft for its art. 4 albums that were acclaimed by critics and the public, sweeping sales, streams, and impact. Ultimately, the answer is there, absolutely. Chappell Roan and Sabrina Carpenter had excellent albums, but I think they fall short of these 4 that maintain an impact and message in their whole world. Taylor Swift Midnight was the big winner last year, so I doubt that Taylor will win in a row. In fact, Midnight is the one who stole the award from Poets Department, without a doubt. But very unfair, because it's a destructive storytelling and very interesting album that I would say deserves it more than its predecessors, Midnight. So it's the least likely to win, Taylor Swift. I think this will be between Beyoncé, Billie, or Charlie. Billie has become the most successful of the 3 and a huge commercial success, managing to sell over 7 million copies worldwide in less than a year of release, and with Birds of a Feather becoming the most listened song of the year with almost 1.8 billion streams, and with the most stable daily streams in Spotify and sales in general, is the most likely to take the award this year. Brad would be the riskiest but interesting answer if that were the case. It will destroy all established concepts of the Album of the Year winner and will spring a host of new possibilities, which I'm very here for it. Will be risky but interesting to see how Brad managed to take the award. I think Cowboy Carter could be the most obvious option of all. I mean, has cultural impact, political message against racist culture in the country world of America, what implies to give way, a new way to black artists in this world has been incredible, and of course, notable. So let's see if it has enough weight for the Grammys. So who I think will take it will be between Hit Me Hard and Soft by Billie Eilish or Cowboy Carter by Beyonce. Absolutely. But of course, notable mention to Eternal Sunshine by Ariana Grande and Alligator Bearded Snail by Doechii that should have been in this place and definitely deserves it. Also, where is Doja Cat? Where is Doja? Aura Hills deserves a place in Record of the Year and Pop Vocal Performance. I mean, it was extremely successful, and it's not here? Weird. Absolutely weird. This is tea.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
But anyways, thanks for watching and Pop Insider.